Are we live?
Says we are on my end. Hello. I think so.
You start, or you want me to start?
I'll start. Hello, Get Rich Radio Wild Power Earners. Sandy Root here and Samantha Studebaker Carl in the house. And we're doing another training for you today. First, I'll give you a little update on Get Rich Radio. Let's see, today we're on Tuesday, April 29th, I believe. And as many of you know, Marshall was out of town last week doing a mastermind, and he said he would be on the radio show this morning, but he wasn't. And I know he's back. Mr. Furry's been in touch with him, but we don't know what's going on when he'll be back, but hopefully tomorrow morning, probably some glitches. And you know, there's a few glitches still popping up. Today, I think, you know, some people had some trouble with the Facebook login, and there's some issues with people signing up and not being able to log back in. But yeah, just know that hopefully these are being worked out quickly. You know, we're hoping that Marshall comes on tomorrow. But yeah, let's keep the engagement going in the group, keep the excitement up. And we have, you know, we still have our trainings going on, and you can always go in and get referrals during these times when Marshall isn't on, and go through the trainings and see how you can get referrals. And they're great for any business, you know, the trainings that we're doing. So check them out. It's not just for Get Rich Radio, but there's nuggets that you can use for other businesses if you're on other businesses as well. So it's valuable material. And if you didn't see, we did a hangout on, was that Saturday? Yeah, that was on Saturday, introducing a new tool that Samantha and I are using, and a couple more people in the Power Earner group have joined us, and it's a suite of tools. So there's a capture page, which we did a little training on. Samantha showed us how to set that up. And there's other tools in that suite as well. It's an amazing, amazing platform because you can make money with it, and you can get all these tools for a very low price compared to what you would pay for them if you were to buy them individually. So if you were going to go buy Capture Page Program individually, you could be paying upwards of $30, $40, $50, $60 and up a month for that. If you were getting an autoresponder, you know, they start at around $20 and they go up and up and up the more subscribers you're having usually, or depending on the program. And all the other stuff, the domain name, the hosting, all this stuff that's included in these business centers within Ingresso Cybernetico, which is what we have recently joined with and locked, you know, into an awesome team with that. And so today we're going to show you about autoresponders. Many of you have been, you know, wanting to know how you can message your referrals in a more efficient way than maybe using Google or your email program, and being able to have automatic messages going out. So that is one of the awesome features in Ingresso Cybernetico. And so Samantha will show you that today. And then at the end, if you missed the hangout, any of the previous stuff about Ingresso, we can just give you a brief overview of the pricing and how it works for you at the end of this. And I'll turn it on over to Samantha. I guess she's going to demonstrate how to work the autoresponder. And it's, you know, it's great because the stuff in Ingresso Cybernetico is also very simple and user-friendly, and they have trainings. And we have our own team trainings as well, so it's a team like we have in Get Rich Radio, where we're not just you're not lost. Like, you have a solid team, and the system is really clean looking and so easy to use. So we'll move on forward and show you some of it.
Yeah, I just wanted to, real quick, before we jump into the autoresponder stuff, is just to remind everybody, if you're brand new, of course, the pinned post inside the Facebook group, there's a welcome video there. It'll just kind of walk you through a few things. And under the Files tab in the group is where we have all of our previous trainings. So you can access those there and start really digging into what we have to help you get more Get Rich Radio listeners. And then, of course, you can use some of the techniques that we've been showing here recently on, on marketing other things to those listeners and to your team members as well, so that you can start generating multiple streams of income. So I want to say, hey, Dan. How are you? I saw you on the event page, and if you wanted to jump on here, there's the link to participate in the Hangout too as well. So, and anybody else who happens to be watching, if you want to jump on here and get some kind of live coaching, if you need help walking through anything when we get done, we can always jump in and talk about those things. So, really quick, let me go ahead and jump over to my screen share and let me know how my sound is and all that kind of stuff. My kids are in the background, they're trying to be quiet, but if they're too loud, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are on the event page. Hey, Dan. And let me just go ahead and get logged into Ingresso, and I'll show you what we're going to be working on here. No, I don't. See if that's right. Okay, there we go. So the last training session, like Sandy was saying, is on Saturday. We actually created some capture pages and some landing pages. And what we're going to do today is we're going to connect our autoresponder to one of these landing pages, or to one of the capture pages, so that when we get leads, then they have some place to be stored away so that we can communicate with them. And that's the purpose of the autoresponder, in case that's something that's new to you. So what we're going to do first is I'm just going to create a new autoresponder campaign, and then I will show you how to connect it to one of the pages. So if you don't know how to make a page, then you'll have to go back to the training that we did on Saturday, and again, that's under the Files tab in the Facebook group, and it just says training videos or something like that as one of those files. Okay, so when you get logged in here, and you click on the autoresponder. I guess I didn't really walk through how to find that. Let me just jump there real quick. Okay, so if you're in your dashboard, you're going to go to the Products tab and then click on the autoresponder service. And one thing I want to just let you know about is that if you've been in here looking at other things and then you click on this and it doesn't take you to this page, if it doesn't take you right to this page, then it's possible that you have timed out, you're not logged in anymore. So if it tells you you have to sign up, you don't. You just need to log back into Ingresso and click on that link again. So every time that you're on here for any amount of time and then you go to try and access something and it tells you you can't access it, just log back in and you'll have access to it. Okay, so once you're in this back area, you want to go ahead and click on autoresponder, and then click again on autoresponder, and it's going to bring you to this page where it says My Campaigns, and of course you won't have a campaign set up, so you're going to create a new campaign. Just kind of scroll down here a little bit, and then you're going to name it something. It just automatically comes up with this really long default name, and you want to name it something that is familiar. So for this one, I'm just going to call this GR Radio Team. Okay, it's pretty much everybody that that opts in. I'm not going to say everyone, but probably about 70% of the people that opt in are going to end up on your team, most likely. They are, at least that's the way that it's working out for me. And the people that don't decide to register obviously showed some kind of an interest, so I'm just going to communicate with them as if they are on the team, because, you know, when I communicate with new members, I tell them to connect with me so I can add them to this Facebook group. So that way, you know, they're going to get messages from me, but unless they take some form of action of connecting with me on Facebook, all they're going to get is just kind of follow-up messages showing them all the things that we're doing with the team. Okay, so campaign name, GR Radio Team, campaign details, and this, if this works exactly or similarly to what Aweber does, which is the autoresponder that I've been using, then this campaign details page, or this campaign details section here, is going to be something that if they go to unsubscribe, they may see this. So I'm going to put something that would be familiar to them. And I don't really think about what I was going to put on here, but I'm just going to say, I don't know, get rich radio team training or something like that. And the name of the campaign manager, obviously that's me. I'm just going to put Samantha. Now maybe this is in here just in case you have multiple folks that are, you know, maybe you have a bunch of people that you work with as partners, so they know who created the campaign. That's the only thing I can figure that that's for. But it's obviously it's starred. You have to fill it out, so just use whatever you want to put in there. Email of the campaign manager. I'm just going to put the same email that I use to sign up. And sometimes it autofills. Company name, I'm just going to put my name in there. And company URL, since this is Get Rich Radio, I'm going to put the URL that I use to share Get Rich Radio, which is Listen, Learn, Earn. Okay, and if you have not created a you know, a domain name for your Get Rich Radio sign up link, then you can just put your affiliate link in here. And then name of email sender. Now this is what your list is actually going to see, so you want to put the name that you want them to see. So I'm just going to put my full name in there. And then, and again, it's going to show them, this email is the email that is going to show up in there as if it is coming from you. So when they get a message and it says from you, this is the email address it's going to show. So you want to make sure this is an email address you want your subscribers to see. And the one that I use is actually, this is sam@successwithsamantha.com. So this is my email that I tend to use for that. I don't want them to use this one because this is the one I'm signing up with the service, and I use this for me personally, and this is the one that I want people to respond to if they want to send me a message. Make sense? Okay, so then...
Yes, I was muted. Makes
okay.
sense. Hi,
right.
Igor. Somebody hopped on. Igor, hello.
Is it Igor? I can't see you. And but if you feel like jumping in, if you got a question or something, then just unmute yourself. Let's see here. Okay, so subscription confirmation URL. Now this is the page of your website you want to send people to after they can confirm their subscription. So once they type in their email address and hit submit, where do you want them to go? And so this is the page that you want to have them go to. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose the custom web page, or actually we're going to choose the external URL. Whoops. Maybe I do want the custom web page. Yep, okay. I just want to be on the custom web page. And again, once they opt in, because what we did is we created a, let me just show you what we created. This will be the easiest versus, hold on a second here. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. I'll just show you the pages real quick that we're using in conjunction with this. Okay, let me see here. Did I do these ones or did I do these ones? I think I'm going to do it with this one here. See if that's the right one. Yeah. Okay. So when they click on this Show Me button, it's going to ask for their email address, and when they click on the click to continue, then this is the page it's going to land on, or it's going to. What am I saying? I'm going to say I want them to go to the right page. So let me show you the page they're going to land on. I'm showing you the wrong page here. Hopefully I'm not confusing you too much.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Is anybody
else? After they opt in, they're going to land on this page, okay? So, and this one is the little overview that Marshall and Tom did together. And it tells them about Get Rich Radio. It's a short little video, and then this is the button where when they click this, it takes them to actually sign up with Get Rich Radio. So this is the URL that I want to put in my autoresponder, so after they opt in, they go to that page. So that's what I wanted to put right there. Okay, and then the unsubscribe URL. This, we just want to leave this the default URL, because all it's going to do is say, you know, when they go to unsubscribe, it's going to say, you know, you're unsubscribing, or you have been unsubscribed, or something along that lines. Now, if you wanted to create some other page to send them to, if you want to create some custom page that says, sorry, we're sorry to see you leaving, would you like to check out this other thing, you know, you could create a custom page if you wanted to, but that's a whole nother training, not related to what we're talking about here. So anyway, we'll just kind of leave it on this automatic unsubscribe, typical unsubscribe page, okay? All right, then the confirmation message. Let's see here, if they will let us turn off that confirmation thing. I don't think they will. I think that you have to have this confirmed opt-in. Oh wait, here it is. Nope, they want you to keep the double opt-in. Okay, and basically that just means it's going to send them an automatic email message saying you've got to click this link to confirm, and once they confirm, then they'll be able to get messages from you. So what you want to do is, since our capture pages don't have a name field, we want to take this part out. This where it says name. All right. So all we want the subject line to say is, please confirm your subscription. Okay. And then we don't need to insert any fields or anything like that, because again, these fields like automatically fill in information, and if we had to ask them for their name, then it would fill that information in there if we wanted it to. So what we want to do is we want to change this text just a little bit so that it actually relates to what they're subscribing to. So instead of saying thank you for subscribing to our messages, I'm going to say you know, thank you for requesting more information about Get Rich Radio. Okay, in order for us to continue to send you information, you'll need to confirm. So that's what I'm going to say. The info you requested, you'll need to confirm. Okay, so thank you for requesting more information about Get Rich Radio. I think I should probably capitalize that. In order for me to send you the info you requested, you'll need to confirm your subscription. Follow the link below, or copy and paste into your URL, or the URL into your browser. Okay, so this is a typical message that you would receive whenever you would subscribe to something. It's just going to make you confirm that you want it. Okay, now down here you have the option to enter your email signature. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my name in here. Actually, I'm going to say sure I can spell this word right. Okay, to your ultimate success, Samantha Studebaker Carl, and then I'm going to just put another URL for something else that I'm promoting, which is this new other page that I created. Okay, so that's what I want to have in there, and I encourage you that if you have another business that you're promoting, to go ahead and put a URL to it, or if you wanted to stick your blog URL in there or whatever, just go ahead and stick it in there. That way, when they get that confirmation message, it's going to be in there, and maybe even if they don't decide to join Get Rich Radio, they may see this and jump over there and check it out, right? Okay. And then we're going to scroll down here. Get notified when leads opt in. If you want to get a message every time somebody opts into your list, then this is where you want to put the email for this magic responder to let you know that you got a new lead. And so I always fill this in, because then I also will have, you know, when I start getting leads in here, then I can like take screenshots of all these new subscribers, and that's another method for providing proof that what you're doing is actually working, and you can train people to how to do that, right? Okay. Okay, so then let me just review really quick, make sure I have everything filled in the way that I want it to be. And then I'll go ahead and click Create Campaign. Okay, so now you can see that this campaign has shown up in here. Now it says inactive, so what I want to do is go over here and I want to click on Activate Campaign. It's going to change over to an active status, and I want to create an opt-in form so that I can connect this to the page, because I need to have the form ID in order to connect it to the page. Now I'm just going to make this, I'm just going to leave it all how it is and click Next. And actually I'm going to change the name of the form. I'm just going to name it the same thing as the list, GR Radio Team, and leave all that. I'm going to click Done. Okay, so now it gives me a form ID, which I want to copy that. And just by the way, real quick, Sandy, I think I hear a training in the distance, so if it starts, if it is what I'm actually hearing, I'll have to mute myself out, and you'll just have to take over and chat for a couple minutes as it goes by.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you want the form ID. Then we're going to go back over to our capture pages. And we're going to scroll down to the one that is our opt-in page that we're using. And I believe it is going to be this one. Let me open this in a new tab just to make sure, our new window. Yep, this is the one I'm using. Okay, so I want to edit that one. And I'm going to put in the autoresponder service. And as you can see right here, right now I have Aweber listed. I'm going to switch it over to Magic Responder because that's part of the Ingresso Cybernetico. And I'm going to switch this form ID to the form that we just created. And of course, this enter redirect URL, this is in here because it was asking for it with Aweber, but no matter what, when you connect your autoresponder, one way or another, it's going to send them to the page that you want them to go to. So I would go ahead and put this enter redirect URL in here one way or another, and of course that is our landing page. Do I still have that open? I guess not. Yeah, we definitely have a train coming. So, but it's still a little ways off. Okay, so this page. Okay, so our landing page URL is the one that we want. In here. Okay, is that all clear? Then I'm just going to click on save. It tells me it's saved. And then now at this point, I can click on preview. Hold on, that's not actually what I want to click on. Let me close that. I want to actually visit the page. Okay. All right, so here's the page. This is the URL that I'm going to use, and then of course when they click on Show Me and they put their email address in here, they're going to get added to my list. Okay, so the train's coming pretty close.
Okay.
Sandy, if you just want to chat for a little bit about, I don't know, whatever, and then I won't be able to hear any of it as the train's going by. But let me get back over so I go off of screen share and can unmute myself, or so I can mute myself.
All right, so I'll just go back again into the back office over some of the features in Ingresso, and let me refresh the screen because it might have logged me out. Okay, so this is back office. So again, I was talking about all the products they have. Again, they have the capture pages that we went over the other day, the autoresponder, which Samantha's going over now. You get a free domain name here. They have a hosting plan, so if you have a website, you can have it hosted here. And you can learn languages. This is obviously a Spanish company. It started in Spanish, just came into English in the U.S. 6 months ago in November. But they also have a version in Portuguese as well, which is I'm excited about because I've been learning Portuguese for the past couple of years. So I may play around with that Language Institute. And there's all these other different levels of products, so it's really a cool place. And when you come in, they have all the training videos for all the products. They have a 30-day blueprint, which is a video each day that just tells you something about how to set up something in your back office or about one of the products. And they're pretty short, so it's not like you have to give an hour each day. I think the first one was 5 minutes. So you can even do a bunch of them in a day and just get through it. But that helps you get set up. They have banners that you can advertise on different sites. And, you know, some of the advertising stuff that I've shown you in the past. Oh, you know what? I don't even have my screen share on.
Sorry, okay, I'm back now, but I wasn't sure if you were trying to show your screen or not because I couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, I just realized that I have it on and I'm sitting here talking. Well, I'll finish what I was saying. It's on now, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So I was back here. I was just going through some of the products, and this is where the products are that I was just talking about. And then the resources, the 30-day blueprint, again, which is helping you set up your back office, getting you acquainted with the company and what the products are and how your matrix works and all of that. And again, they're very short, so they're it's not going to take you forever to get through those. The banners, as I said, in some of the past trainings, we've done advertising training, so you can use these banners on like IBO Toolbox and stuff like that to promote this. And then I was going to go into the matrix a teeny bit. Again, I went over this a little bit on Saturday. But again, you know, there's the 3 different levels, and you come in at the $50 level. These are all one-time payments. So you can get paid on, I'll just go over the first one just so to get an idea. So this is a $50 payment one time, and I closed my first board and I got $125. So each time you close it, you get $125, and to close that, you're getting 6 people under you. And my sponsor can fill these up, or I can fill them up. So for this person here, she can get them filled up, or I can for her, or one or the other, or however it works out. So it's a team build. We're all working together. Whoever comes in here, you know, my sponsor could fill this up for me, or I can, and then my sponsor could fill these up too, or I can, or this person can. So it's really awesome because you can, it's not like you're alone building these things up by yourself. You have a team and everybody's working to help each other.
Hey, Sandy.
Yeah.
I was watching on when Michael was explaining the comp plan and the way that it works, and can you go back over to that screen again so we can look at it? Because what he was saying is that, of course, you're at the top, and I know you can't see my cursor going over this, but you're at the top, and your sponsor actually can help you fill those 2 first positions below you, but cannot help you on the second level.
Oh, right. That's this person can help you on the second level.
Yeah.
Not this person.
You and the person you sponsor can help, you know, the
right.
person below them.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I slipped up on that part. But yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, so this is me. Here, these 2 spots, either I or my sponsor can fill. These 2 spots, either this person or I can fill. Same with this person. Either me or this person can fill these 2 spots. And then the board is closed. So yeah, again, it's a team thing. So you're not coming in floating around being lost by yourself. You know, we have a great team, and we're helping each other get our stuff out. You get a our free Facebook strategy when you join, which is helping us all get this out there, and we're getting a lot of eyeballs looking at it, and we're blowing up. We have a couple people on our team already on the leaderboards for the month, and you know, it's the end of the month that we came in, and they're still on the leaderboard. And I closed a board, and some other people are about to close their boards, so it's exciting. And yeah, I'll just say that for now. If you know, again, if you need more details, we'll give you the link at the end. And I'll turn it back to Samantha for the autoresponder part again to finish that up. Oh, I didn't mention there's also a monthly fee. It's actually, if you join before May, which starts in 2 days, right? Yeah, Thursday is May. Right now for April, up till April, they're not charging the first monthly fee for your first month. It's $25 a month, but starting on May 1st, that will be, once you sign up, you're paying the $25 a month. If you join now, you won't have to pay for the first month of that $25. So that's,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you want to get in before Thursday to get your free month, but then after that, you know, it's $25 a month anyway, which to me isn't a big deal because we're getting all these products, which, as I said in the beginning, an autoresponder, a capture page system, they all cost a lot a month, and for $25 a month to have all of this, and then we will be making money on top of it. Income disclaimer, that means, you know, you can't just sit here and do nothing if you want to make money. So yeah, I'll let Samantha continue on.
Yeah, I want to, you know, just one quick thing. You were saying how, and I guess I can unblue back to you. You were talking about how all these different services cost, you know, who knows how much it could be. You know, it's like with AWeber, the AWeber account that I have right now is $29 a month, and once I go over like 2,500 subscribers, it jumps up to like $59 a month, or $50, something like that. And then that's just for the autoresponder. And then I have another service that I was using, or I still am using right now, that I'm actually going to stop using, that has capture pages that aren't even customizable. I mean, there's some customization with them, but for the most part, you don't get to choose the background. You don't get to choose a whole lot to it. You can insert a video and you can put your, your picture on it, but that's pretty much it. And that one is $37 a month. So you can see just right there those two things, and we haven't even tapped into all of the other tools that are inside of IC. And we've already, we're already saving money. So that's what I'm super excited about. I'm going to be gradually moving my list over to IC, and I'm going to be getting away from this other service that I'm using. So I'm really excited about that. I love the fact that it has such easy to use tools, and they're a lot less expensive too. Okay, so really the only thing that we have left to do with our autoresponder setup is put in a welcome message. So we want to put that first message in there and make it so that as soon as that person opts in, they're going to opt in. I'm going to get their email address, and they're going to go straight to that video that is the kind of the overview with Tom and Marshall. And by the way, guys, when you get set up with this, if you'd like that video to put in your capture page, we're going to give that to you when you get in IC, as well as I'll even give you a first welcome. Well, actually, we already have a welcome message inside our Facebook group, but if you want some additional follow-up messages, then I'll be willing to give those to you as well if you jump in. Okay, so what was I going to do? Oh, create a welcome message. All right, so let me jump back over to screen share. Get my computer to work here. There it is. Oh wait, let me blue box me in here real quick so it stays on me. There we go. Hopefully I did that the last time, I'm not sure. Alright, so let me see here. Jump back over into let's see. Okay, so we're back in here in the autoresponder, and we want to go to, of course, this menu again with autoresponder, and then click on autoresponder again. And then we're going to go over here to where it says manage campaign, and scroll down to where it says, I wish I could get this little question thing out of there. And by the way, that's something that you can learn real quick, is down here. This is where you can connect, not all the time, it's not 24/7, but sometimes you can. I'm not sure what the hours are. I imagine just regular business hours. You can actually chat with a live person to get your questions answered. But anyway, so we want to create a message. We're going to go down here where it says manage autoresponder messages. We're just going to click on that, and it's going to give us the option to create a new message. So we want to create a message, and this is going to be real similar to just writing a message in general for any email. The only difference is that it has some options for putting in, like the name, email address, those kinds of things, if you had this information, if you had requested it on the opt-in form. But since the only thing we requested is the email, we're just going to leave this blank. We're not going to choose that. Okay, but for our first message, we want to say, welcome to Get Rich Radio. Welcome to Get Rich Radio. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to jump back over to the Facebook group and grab our welcome message. And if you go under the Files tab, you scroll down here and go to the welcome messages for new members. Okay, and as you can see here, it just says, welcome to Get Rich Radio, which is what we already put in there. And then we can just copy this message. Now, with since we didn't ask for a name on our opt-in, we're going to leave this, this part blank, and we're just going to start with the welcome to Get Rich Radio. Let's scroll down. I'm going to grab all of this down to here. I think so. Okay, so copy all that. Or if you right-click copy, I usually just hit Control-C and that copies. And we're going to jump back over here. And you want to make sure you leave this message right here in your message, because this is their unsubscribe link, and due to like email mailing laws, the Can Spam Act and all of that kind of stuff, you have to have this message in all of your messages that you send out to people. So we're going to paste in our message. Just scroll back up here. Actually, we're going to okay, scroll up there, scroll up here, and we want to make sure this says everything the way that we want it to say. And I think I pretty much put that message in there to be generic, but you'll want to put your name in the signature area and that sort of thing. So we want to go ahead and say step 1, log in and keep Get Rich Radio on. Now it looks like in this, oh, I know what I need to do. I needed to switch over to HTML. There we go. Okay. Woo, that did not come out the way we want it to. Let me see if I paste this back in here again, if it will look right. Okay, sorry guys. You have to choose HTML if you want to be able to create links and stuff like that. So let me just make some room, and let's paste it in there again. Okay, there. Now it looks right as far as the formatting and all that kind of stuff goes. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the font size. I like to have my font size be at least 14, if not 16. So we're just going to choose 14 for this. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go through here, make sure that it looks right. Make that. This. Here's what you need to do. Step 1, log in. Okay, so this log in, we want this to be our Get Rich Radio link. Now I'm going to put this as my actual Get Rich Radio referral URL, just in case the person who opted in did not register to sign up. When they click on this, it's going to take them to the Get Rich Radio page to sign up, and if they are signed up, there'll be a link on the top of the page that says log in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my link. Let's see here. I actually have a whole list of all kinds of different URLs, so I want to find my Get Rich Radio one real quick. That is just my straight affiliate URL. So let's see here. There it is. Copy. And I'm going to paste that in here. And I'm going to click on Insert. So as you can see now, it's made that a link. Okay? Then step 2, listen to the live show. This is basically just telling them what they're going to need to do every day. Step 3, call in, ask questions. Step 4, use your referral link to invite your friends and family. And then it just kind of tells them about it. See, Get Rich Radio pays you this. I want to just kind of edit this slightly so it looks right inside of this message. Let's see. Click here to view the catalog. And again, I want this link to be my referral link, so I'm going to highlight that. Click in there, clean all that out, put my link in there, update it. Okay, then right here it's saying connect with me on Facebook so I can give you access to our private team resources, and this is where you want to put your link to your Facebook profile. And again, you want to make this a link. And insert there. Okay, and then this talks about the Facebook group. And then again, you want your Facebook URL to be right here. Hang on just a second. Just want to copy and paste this. Copy. Like that. Paste it there. Sorry, it kind of jumped around when I did that paste. Actually, I'm going to make it this. Click to connect with me on Facebook. I'm going to make that a link and delete the URL. So it just looks prettier. And then I'll just delete that. Whoa! Didn't like the way that did that. Why are you doing that? Quit being weird. It wants to keep doing that for some odd reason. That was very strange. It's weird how sometimes formatting acts up like that. And by the way, guys, if you were wondering how I was making it go back so quickly, is I was hitting Control-Z, which is kind of like undo. But there's also an undo button up here too. All right, and then this section is where you want your signature. And we're just going to say put my name in here. And I like to have my image in here as well, so I'm going to click this little Insert Edit Image. Now what you have to have is an image URL, and the fastest, easiest way to get your image URL is just to grab it off of your Facebook account. So if I scroll back over here and go to my timeline, you can right-click on your image. Actually, I'm just going to open it in a new window. I'm just going to click on it. There's my image. I'm going to right-click on that and copy image URL. Okay, because this is the image I want to use. Then I can paste it in here and click. Hold on a second. They want you to put a description in here. It asked me this before, so I'm going to put just pick up Samantha. Maybe I'll put picture just in case. Hit insert and see how it puts my picture in there. And then I'm going to scroll down, go through the PS line, always listen live for a chance to win. It has the number again. Okay, now, this right here where it says pro tip, and it says if you're in some other type of business or want to promote something else to your new members, share a PPS with a message about it. Example, PPS, want to generate 50 to 300 free leads from Facebook daily. Go here, and then you would put your URL in here. Okay, what I'm going to put is, instead of this this Facebook tip, I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to share this other page that I created recently, and this one is going to be, let me just go get it really quick because I want to get the text. I can't remember what my text was, so I'm just going to type that in here real quick. This is my 6-figure .profitwithsam.info. This is the URL I want to use, but I want to take this text. So I'm going to take the secret to generating a 6-figure income this year. And I'm going to go back over to here and say, P.S. want to learn how to generate a 6-figure income this year. Here, question mark, and then it says go here, and I'm going to put that URL in here. I'm going to paste that, go here, I'm going to make that a link. Again, click on the link. I can paste that right in there and hit insert. All right, and then this part here where it says please click and unsubscribe to discontinue receiving emails. I'm just going to make this print a little bit smaller so it doesn't seem like it's part of the message. It's just there for so they can unsubscribe if they want to. But I'm just going to put it down here at this like 10-point text. So it's not, you know, not real prominent, but it's still there. Okay. All right. So that's that as far as creating the message goes. So I'm just going to review it, make sure it looks the way I want it to. And we are almost at the top of the hour, so I'm going to try and hurry up real quick. Okay, so I'm just going to review this. So this is something that is pretty cool. Unlike other email response, or unlike your just Yahoo account, or I don't know, Gmail you can create HTML messages, but I don't know if you can in Yahoo. But the great thing is that once they opt in, this message will automatically go out to them. Whereas if you're using your Gmail or your Yahoo or your Live Mail or your Outlook or whatever, you're going to have to create a message to go out to them automatically, or you'll have to create a message each time they opt in to Get Rich Radio, and you also will only get the ones that register. You won't get the ones that they aren't sure if they want to register yet. You know what I mean? So like with using the capture page method, you get leads and you get members. So if they don't sign up with Get Rich Radio, you send them this message and they may decide later that they want to sign up for it, or they may see this message and go check out this other thing that you're promoting. Okay? So now down here at the bottom where it says message interval, you want to change this to 0 so it will go out instantly as soon as they opt in. Okay? Then you want to go ahead and click on create new message. If you want to send yourself a test email, you can click on this and then send yourself a test. But I'm just going to create this new message. All right, and so now it shows up right here. It says this is the message. It's going to track clicks. Oh, wait, no, I didn't click on that. Hold on. I'm going to edit this real quick because I do want to track clicks. So edit message. Let's see where that was. So this says welcome. I think it's down here at the bottom. Oh, here it is, track clicks. So basically what the tracking clicks means that when they open the message and they click on one of these links, it's going to track that for you. I click on save. And so now I have a welcome message automatically going out to every single person that opts in on my opt-in page. So that's pretty much it. Now, one thing I do want to say is that you want to test this to make sure you set everything up correctly. And the best way to do that is to go to your opt-in page. And let's see here. I think this one is it. Okay, so you want to go to this page, you want to click on Show Me, and you want to enter a test email address. And I think I already used this one and that one. Or maybe, I don't know. Let me try this one. If you've already used an email address, then it'll tell you. And if you haven't, then it'll work. So I'm going to click Continue. Yep, okay. It's taken me to the right page. So you know that you're actually, at least this part of the funnel is working. We're going to click on register here and make sure it goes to the page we want, which it does. It goes here. So that all works. Now what we want to do next is we want to check inside our autoresponder to make sure we showed up as a lead. And if we did, then we know that we've got it all set up correctly. So we're going to go back to our autoresponder. And let's see here. I'm going to go to Manage Campaign. Scroll down here. Campaign Reports. I think this is where you go. Okay, total subscribers is 1. So you can see we got 1 subscriber. You can see that it's subscribed, but it's not verified, which means they have not clicked on their email message yet and confirmed that they want to be opted in. But let's see here. I know that we can see our subscribers. Okay, here it is up here. View subscriber list. So we can go to Get Rich Radio Team, and then you can see there's my email address. So we've got it confirmed that we've got everything set up right, so that we will get that subscriber in there, and we can see all that. Now, if you want to see what your message looks like when you automatically receive it, then you'll have to log into this email address. And I can't log into that right now because if I did, since it's a Gmail account, I would bump myself off of this Hangout. But of course, you can do that. You can log in and make sure that your welcome message went out as you expected it to, and that it looks the way it does. And if it doesn't look how you want it to, then you can always come back over here, go back to your autoresponder, go to Manage Campaign, Manage Autoresponder Messages, and then click on here to edit the message. Okay? Any questions about that so far? And let me just jump back off of screen share so we can see each other again. Here we go. Is that pretty clear?
Ah, there I am. Yep.
Cool.
Yep, clear.
Cool, cool. Okay, let me jump to the event page real quick and see if anybody's over there asking questions.
Yeah, I gotta head off in a couple minutes.
Here we go. Okay, so I'm not seeing any questions over here, guys. So if you watch this on the replay, which I know a lot of folks probably will, if you've got questions, just go ahead and ask them inside the Facebook group, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. If I need to clarify on something, we can always create another, I can either create a short video or we can cover it on our next training. But yeah, we're at just past the top of the hour. I know this took a little bit longer than what we normally take, but I wanted to make sure that I covered everything. And again, like I said, if you got questions, shoot them in the Facebook group. Just tag me, and I'd be happy to answer questions. I think that's it. Unless you want to add something else. Oh, you wanted to wrap up on the other side of it. So I'm going to mute myself out since my kids are...
Yeah, I pretty much did that when the train was coming by. I just went over
okay.
The basics. But yeah, I'll just say, you know, if you need the link to register and get back there. I mean, you could even register for free and get a peek around in the back office if you want. And then you can buy your matrix from there when you're ready. But get with your sponsor and Get Rich Radio to get their link. If Samantha or I are one of your sponsors, then ask us for our link and we'll get you in there. And again, as Samantha said, hit us up in the group if you have any questions. And yeah, we look forward to doing more trainings on this and this stuff in Ingresso Cybernetico, because it's really helping our Get Rich Radio businesses, and we want it to help you get more referrals as well. So that is it for today, and we'll see you next week, I guess. And we'll be in touch in the Facebook group. I'll keep you posted about when Marshall's coming live when I hear something.
Yeah, if you guys have a suggestion for a specific thing you want us to train on, then let us know that in the group as well. You know, we've just been kind of going along, training on stuff as it comes up. And so if you got something specific you want us to talk about, let us know.
Cool, cool. Awesome. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you soon. See you in the group.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.